company that I work for just went into default, which is amazing because now everybody's laid off. Not 100% sure how I'm going to proceed forward, but here's me documenting all of that step by step. Started as an AI engineer for this battery startup where we take second life batteries, put them inside of large scale energy storage systems, and ship those off to large energy customers. Really thought that was going to be secure. I think we all did, and surprisingly on Friday we got an email from the CEO saying we're all laid off.
In this video, we take a look at job losses in the United States of America. A lot of people are losing jobs in the United States, and in this particular video, we will narrow our attention to the state of Texas, where a lot of people are being laid off from their companies that they are working in. So let's keep watching the video. That will come back here and discuss further about it. But before we watch the videos, if you haven't yet liked this video, kindly like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Let's watch the videos together.
I was let go last night from my job of 10 years. Let go is a loose term. I was sort of forced out. They were reducing our pay to nothing, switching to a commission-only structure, and increasing the amount of hours that we were required to work, even though it's a 1099 role. Anyway, more meetings, more constrictions, all that stuff. So, whatever, I did not sign up for that. I chose to leave. So now I'm just out here walking at 6 a.m. And I gotta be honest, the first thought I had was relief. I've been at that job for way too long. And I'm just happy that I'm not there. And I think the first thing that crossed my mind was, what opportunity is this going to bring into my life? Right? Something's going out, something is going to replace it. I'm going to approach it with a very positive mindset.
There are now more unemployed people in the United States than there are job openings, according to a report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics released today. The Bureau of Labor Statistics is part of the Trump administration. They're probably cooking the books, and they're still showing that there are more unemployed people here in America than there are job openings. So, can't afford rent? Why don't you get a better job? Can't afford groceries? Why don't you get a better job? That boomer talking point doesn't fly anymore. There are not enough jobs for the unemployed people in this country, and the jobs just don't pay enough. The median individual income in this country is less than $50K a year. And so when people tell you get a better job, there's something like 20 million more adult workers in this country than there even are jobs that pay above that. So.
In case y'all were wondering if tariffs are having a real world effect, I have a story for y'all. So my husband and I, we have a friend in Poland, and he wanted these headphones and like a little gift for his daughter. And it's cheaper, obviously, to buy some things in America. So he was like, well, I'll just buy it and then get it shipped to your house, and then you can ship it to me. And he thought it would just be, like a flat rate to ship it from the United States to Poland. Well, I just got back from FedEx and DHL. Do you want to guess what I was quoted to ship this box? It's two things. FedEx quoted me $214. Express delivery would have been over $300. So I was like, thank you. I'm going to go check out DHL. DHL quoted me $241 to ship this box to Poland. Wow. I was able to chat with both of the workers about what's been going on with people trying to ship things during this era of tariffs. They said it's been really chaotic. People are shocked at how expensive it is to ship things. People are getting surprised with fees. So what most likely is going to happen now is we're just going to help him return these products that were bought, because it defeats the purpose of him trying to get something cheaper sent to him in Poland. He might as well just buy it where he is in Europe.
The cost of living is getting actually outrageous. I started today like, oh yay, I'm a second-year lawyer, like, oh, I made it through my first year. And I ended it really pissed off because I was like, oh yeah, I am a second-year lawyer, and I still cannot afford to live on my own in a way that would not be stressful, or in a way that I would not struggle, or in a way that I can do so without financially burdening myself by going into debt. My goal this year was to move back home with my parents, move back to New Orleans, which is a cheaper cost of living market, especially compared to New York, LA, Miami, the other 3 markets I was considering. Move home for a year, save my money, and then buy a house. Right, make a smart investment. Don't throw all my money out the window on rent. I can rent out a room, help me pay down the mortgage faster. Like, just being savvy and strategic and smart. Well, we're now officially a year into that plan. Hence, oh yay, I'm a second-year lawyer, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I have enough money for a down payment, but you know what I cannot afford? Damn near 7% interest rate on your principal mortgage amount. Rising property taxes, rising insurance costs, especially in Louisiana. So while I have down payment money, especially if I use an FHA loan, I literally could not afford, in a financially responsible way, my mortgage. I would be house poor.
Welcome back. In this video, we took a look at job losses in the United States of America, and much particularly to the state of Texas, where a lot of people are being laid off from their companies and from their various jobs. And these people are taken to the internet in order to lament about how things have become difficult for them after they have been laid off. Now, a lot of people are showing up on TikTok in order to share their experiences with job losses in the United States with us on the internet. Now, people are really losing jobs a lot in the state of Texas, particularly. The job market in Texas looks a bit shaky because it looks like almost most of the job losses are coming from the state of Texas. Now, why are these companies and corporations laying off a lot of their workers? Some of them are not able to bear with the huge cost of production that comes with having a large employee base. Their expenditure on these employees becomes a bit larger, taking into consideration tariffs that have been imposed on goods that are being brought into the United States of America. Things have become quite difficult for the entire job market, and things are becoming difficult for corporations and companies to sustain their production levels and even their revenue levels as well. So since they are not able to hit their revenue levels, they need to cut down on some of their operational costs, and that has to do with cutting down on the number of employees that they have in order for them to be able to keep operating in the job market. So these are some of the reasons why some people are being laid off in the United States of America, and particularly in states like Texas. The cost of living nowadays have really skyrocketed. Things have become much difficult. Talking of groceries, rent, and many other things that are incurred on daily basis, they keep on moving higher and higher. So people are really losing their jobs. And these job losses have very great impact on families and households. If a job is lost, it is not only the person who was working that job. Let's say a husband loses a job. It is not only the man who is going to suffer, but the wife. If the wife is not working, the wife is also going to suffer, as well as children who are within that particular household. People are really going through tough times in the United States of America in this period where job losses is very rampant. Share your views on this as well in the comment section below, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family on other social media platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and other social media platforms. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just click the subscribe button down here click on the subscribe button, click also on the notification bell, and I'd like to see you again in my next video.